Tu familia van a criticar tu español siempre, and that's actually the best thing to happen to you. In this video, I'm going to show you why their criticism isn't the end of your Spanish journey. It's actually the secret to finally becoming fluent. So what if I told you the very thing that embarrasses you is the one thing pushing you towards confidence? Just hear me out, because we're going to talk about the truth on why your family actually judges your Spanish, on top of how to use their criticism as motivation. I used to stay quiet at the carne asadas because the moment I spoke, someone would laugh at my accent, or I would just feel embarrassed because I couldn't speak Spanish fluently. And then I realized you feel embarrassed every time someone mocks your Spanish, but imagine turning those same moments of embarrassment into moments of motivation. I did this myself, and it's the reason I went from avoiding conversations to actually starting them. Watch until the end, because I'm going to show you the exact steps to take the next time someone makes fun of your Spanish and how to use it for your advantage. First of all, I'm going to say it's not your fault that you can't speak Spanish. I don't want you to beat yourself up anymore. You were given the cards you were dealt with. I am a third generation Latino. None of my parents are from Mexico. None of my grandparents are from Mexico. I only had one. I looked the part, but I didn't feel the part because I didn't grow up with this culture and grow up speaking Spanish. You feel lost. Like, you feel like you can't fit in with anyone, and you don't know who you really are. You don't know what you like or how you feel. And that could be really hard, you know? And I remember feeling that way for the longest time. But one thing that actually does not change is your race. That is who you are. Biologically, that is who you are. You have to accept yourself right now, that you are who you are, and no es tu culpa. It's not your fault. The way to get to where you want to be is immersing yourself in Spanish, but in the culture that you never actually grew up in. You see, because that's the reason why your family judges you. Your family judges you because they look at you differently, because you don't have the culture instilled within you. That's why you feel inadequate and lost. Your family judging you is just a subcategory of that. If you want your family to stop looking at you this way, then what you have to do is take actionable steps to immerse yourself in the culture you actually never grew up in. You're old enough to understand that you can learn this culture. I love learning Spanish, and I love immersing myself in the culture I never grew up in. That means you can as well too. It is your fault if you don't change anything about it. You haven't changed anything about it. You have to change who you are in order to accept who you are. Porque nada cambia si nada cambia. Nothing changes if nothing changes. It's up to you if you want to change, because you were given the cards you're dealt with. Now it's time to actually make a change. Criticism can either make you or break you. You can either fold when they tell you that you're no sabo and they make fun of your accent cuando tú hablas español, or you can use that as motivation to prove them wrong. I was made fun of so many times when I was a kid. I didn't feel Latino when I grew up around a bunch of white people. Therefore, I was literally whitewashed from the get-go. From my whole childhood, I was whitewashed, basically. And I didn't let any of their criticism put me down. Yeah, sure, it hurt. Sure, we have emotions as human beings, and it doesn't feel good to be called a no sabo and that you suck at speaking Spanish, or that you're not really Latino, or that, oh no, you're just American and you're not Mexican. It sucks hearing that, because that's your own race. You know, so it's like your own people are telling you that you're not one of them, and I know it makes you feel horrible, but you have to change what you do about it when they say that to you. You have to use it as no, I'm gonna prove you wrong, and I'm gonna prove to myself that I am Latino and I am Mexicano and American. I was gonna say Americano. Being called whitewash, yeah, sure, you feel inadequate and you don't feel a part of your own culture, but it's how you use what is being said to you, and if you're gonna change anything about it. Because their criticism should fuel you to becoming way more Latino and immersing yourself in the culture so much to the point that you want to just habla español puramente durante tu vida, en tu casa, en tu trabajo también. That's the fuel that needs to be instilled within you from your parents' criticism, from your family, from your primos, your primas, your tíos, your tías, your abuelos, abuelas. because their criticism is what's gonna fuel you to actually learn this language. And my whole channel is about no sabos learning Spanish just like you, that want to feel more Latino, that felt whitewashed growing up, that didn't feel like you were tapping from your roots. Because bro, I'll tell you this, I'm third generation. I was given the cards I was dealt with. I had no culture coming in at all. Some of y'all are second or even first generation, and you have the culture instilled within you, so you have a competitive advantage. With that being said though, there's no excuse. If you truly want to learn and you truly want to stop feeling lost and stop feeling judged from your Spanish, then you will do as I say. You will learn this language, you will immerse yourself in the culture, and on top of that, their criticism is what's going to fuel you to actually becoming fluent and honestly becoming more in tap with their roots than even them. Honestly, because if you're staying to this video and you're hearing the words I'm telling you, then you truly relate to what I'm telling you. Because I was once you, I felt inadequate, I felt lost as a no sabo, and ahora hablo la idioma. So take what I say and use it in your own life. Practice Spanish. Keep watching shows, keep listening to music. If you want 2 free playlists, I have them linked down below as well too on Spotify to help myself immerse in the culture. If you actually want to truly change your life, because I'll tell you this right now, your race does not change at all, press the top link in the description, join my school community. I will help you personally and coach you on to becoming more Latino and to coaching you into improving your Spanish tremendously. Okay, hasta aquí por más videos del español de mi canal. Subscribe if you're new. Hacer lo que haces por ti. Adiós mis amigos, chao.